Hey guys, it's Eric Huber, and I'm going to do 5 SQ-1 example solves for a sub 15 solver. I average around 13 to 14 seconds with a 7.2 PB single. You can see these scrambles on the computer screen behind me. And then, yeah. So for this first scramble, I say I have a 4-2 on top and then just 2 on the bottom. To set this up, I set up the 4-2 like this, with the 2 bringing that up front. So when I just slice down, I get scallop, scallop, and I'll just solve scallop, scallop. And then I see this corner right here, and I'll bring that corner to the front, so I can solve that. And then for this case, I don't know the alg for it. I know it's similar to like the 1-1 edge, but what I'll just do here is an M2, and I'll unwind for the edge, solve like that. And at this point, I know I have parity, which kind of sucks, but I won't do parity right now. I'll just do this alg where it's like an N and J on like the N and J. I'll solve like this to get the most edges. And luckily it solved the whole bottom for me, but I knew that because it was a J. And then I'm just gonna do the parity alg with the bar flip. So for this scramble, it's actually really nice to see, or CS, it's a barrel. So set barrel, you can just do like that or like that. But for this scramble, I'm gonna set up like that, and I'll solve it like that. And then I see that the corner's in the back, so it's a really easy to get all the corners. And then it's just this 1-1 edge case. Sorry. And then I know I have the J swap. And I know I won't have parity in the solve because I know that this is a W perm, and this is a, I don't know the exact what perm it is, but I know it's not possible on 3x3. I'll solve it on the bottom, and then I'll just do edge, edge, until I get this. And once I have op on this side, I can do an alg. I'll solve the whole cube. I'm still getting comfortable with that alg. I just recently learned them, and hopefully it'll be faster. And also note I'm trying to learn CSP, but I've only gotten a couple of the sets done, so most of these solves won't have CSP. Well, this is a misscramble, so don't use that scramble. Oops. So I would say these are really basic example solves. And if you can't, if you don't see the scramble on the screen, then just comment down below and I can send you the scrambles. So let's try that again. Okay. Wait, it was the same case. Okay, that's weird. So I have L with 4 on the bottom and I have 2 on top. The way I solve this case is holding the ornamentation that it came in, slicing. I'll do that again, slicing up, down like that. To set up to this case, which is just sets up in scallop kite. And then see, this is really easy. I can get all the corners on top, and I'll preserve the 1-1 edges, which I'll put one on the back, one on the side, solve the edge. And then I have just the J on the bottom. And I know I won't have parity because both cases it was a W perm and something else. So I know I won't have it on 3x3. And then as before, with op on this side, I do misaligned J, and I do then regular J with a U and D, a UF. Okay, for this case, you put it's 2 and then this modified Millennium Falcon. So I put the 2 in the back, so when I slice up, so I kind of see, the way I see it is I see it as a pawn. So take out these 2 and I see it as a pawn. So I slice up to the pawn, which then I can easily set up the scallop kite. The edges are in the same orientation as last time, and luckily it gives me an M2. Now I know I will have parity on the solve because this case is not possible, but this G perm is. So I'll do JJ. And then, yeah, as before I said, I will have parity. Parity. And now we're going to do one more. Oh, okay. So this is Millennium Falcon, and I'm gonna hold it like this, just so it's easy to trace, and I can show my tracing. So in this case, I do know how to trace. So I'll show you what I see. So I always start on the back for tracing, and I skip this one, so I know it's 0 there. There's one in the back, so I skip the front one, so it's 0 there. For black corners, skip that one, so it's 0 there. And for white, skip that one, and there's 1. Then for the edges, that's 2. And then, so it's 2, so it's even. So I'm gonna hold it in the back like this, and just do the regular out without misaligning. It gives me this 3-3 case, just modification of the modification. And here you can see I did not get parity, and I did CSP correctly because I have a V perm on top, and I have a Y perm on the bottom. So I just solved like that, which is super easy. And then we just go into this really easy, it's like an M2, or, well, I clearly didn't do it right, but M2. So edge into M2. So yeah, those are my 5 example solves. I hope you enjoyed, and comment down below of any other content you want to see from me, like how to do F12, how to solve the cube, stuff like that. Thank you, bye.